Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in. I had to find a new spot for it because I rearranged and we're a little snug again, but this little one is better. Yay! Okay, let's do it. Let's tap on in. Today we're going to start with an affirmation card to do things a little different. It's good to do that. Bring in new energy. Yeah, I took everything away, washed it all, cleansed it all. So we're fresh. And we're starting with joy. Beautiful, beautiful start. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Okay, and if you don't do so, joy. Yay! We love joy. Okay, and I'm also being called to pull one of these as well. Which is another affirmation. Mims is up there. I can always do my best. There is no failure, only opportunity. Beautiful. Yes, so joyfully explore, engage, test. You know, if you're walking down a way and you don't know where you're going, or you don't know where it leads, you got to risk that it leads nowhere to discover if it leads somewhere, right? Okay, so we've got opportunity and joy. Beautiful. Let's see what the runes want to add about all that. It's a Fehu. Beautiful. Fehu. The red squirrel holds aloft her golden acorn. Wealth, luck, abundance, energy, and fertility. The hardworking and energetic red squirrel holds aloft her golden acorn, a lucky discovery after a successful forage. It takes effort, but she is richly rewarded, and her family is fed well. Red squirrel needs to be careful about hoarding all her nuts in one place. Her treasures are safer when they are spread around a little. Fehu is a high energy rune and it brings luck and fortune. This is a rune that refers to removable property like money or possessions. In readings, it references prosperity, in particular, that achieved through your own efforts. It can indicate financial security and successful business, property, and asset negotiations. Fehu can also mean reduced financial problems and unexpected good fortune. It is a sign of hope and plenty, success and happiness. Happiness. Right? It's a video that I don't know if it went viral or whatever, but I saw it. It was this little kid, and they kept saying happiness instead of happiness. I mean, it sounds the same to me too. Happiness, right? Okay. Okay. Get one of these gorgeous ones as well, but we'll shuffle them. It just blows my mind how we've seen maybe, let's say, 10 of these cards only, ever. And Spirit wants us to talk about stuff. Spirit wants us to talk about stuff, right? And we take the messages as they come. I also reorganized my cards, so we're testing to see how that's working for us. Whoa! Inner abundance. Okay, this is one of those cards that we've seen before. But it's a beautiful, okay, wow. And like Fehu, right? Watering seeds with your gorgeousness. Beautiful. Dang it. Forgot to get my transcriber going. Okay, so we started with joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. We've got opportunity. I can always do my best. There is no failure, only opportunity. And we've got inner abundance, and number 3, and Fehu, which is happiness, prosperity, treasures, wealth, luck, abundance, energy, and fertility. Fehu. There you go. Okay, we're all caught up. Yay-hoo. Yay-hoo for Fehu. And I do have new cards coming. I don't know when though. It was one of those pre-sale card decks for so I gotta wait for them to make them still or something. I don't know. Okay, so we got beautiful things happening and it is moving. Energy. Okay, first tarot to come out is the 8 of Wands, and you know we love an 8. And this was interesting because I was thinking about the 8 of Wands, And yes, it's fast moving energy, but it's also passionate moving energy, right? And it's almost like, makes me think of momentum, makes me think of like a horse running, and the building of momentum and speed. Something more than just, fast moving energy. It's like an accumulation of purposeful, right? Passionate movement in a direction that's building speed, building momentum. And because we've got all this joy and inner abundance and opportunity and wealth and prosperity and, abundance, it's coming. It's coming to you. It's en route. It's on fire. It's building momentum. It's here. It's here. Okay, it's everywhere. It's all around you. Look around. Right? Yay! Okay. This is part of the joy, your overflow, right? Your beautiful liquid sunshine that oozes out of you, watering all the gorgeous seeds that you find, right? Think of the acorn like opportunities. This one is golden, and your inner abundance is like, let me water it. And your passions and energy and spirit is like, woohoo, fertilizer, growth, right? Beautiful. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is being in your independence, holding your own, tending your own garden. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Did I say that already? Right? Your physical realm and all of your actions to tend it. We've got this figure here connected to intuition and nature. We got a bird here, some kind of bird. Looks like there's some wings. So it's like this connection to the natural, to the organic, is kind of like your relationship with fairy realms. Because they are stewards of the plants and animals, right? So this connection that you cultivate through your self-care and tending of self. Okay, I keep showing it to you. You seen it. Okay. So I'm getting this like inner abundance and how it affects your physical world, right? Because we've just the way that the things are happening here. So that's beautiful and tracks, right? Because it starts within and then it reflects on the outside. So this is gorgeous confirmation of all that jazz. Okay. What else you got? We got the Knight of Wands. Okay, speaking about passionate action. Look at all that passion. Passion. Okay. We've got the Knight here taking action. This seems like passionate action that wants to get in on what is coming towards you, on this movement, on this flow, on this materialization, manifestation. Yes. This one, when I put it down, it kind of like slinked over, and I had this, I wonder what that card is. And it's the Ace of Cups, okay? So this is also, we've got these facing each other like so. So passionately moving towards offers that come your way. This is you holding yourself out as authentic and overflowing, right? This is you pouring in to your physical cup from your inner, right? That's where your liquid sunshine comes from when you're in your cup, right? Comes from you. Beautiful. And then it overflows into the material and sprouts, right? So, whatever this guy is, whether this is your own passion to receive or to give, what you are contributing to the flow, or these are opportunities that are attracted to the momentum that you are building. A momentum of joy and opportunity, or opportunities for joy. Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles, which is work. Okay, and I'm feeling like the work that pays off, because the Fehu talks about after hard work, right? Forging, and then finding the treasure, finding the gold after many years, right, of head down working, and then looking up and realizing, wow, I worked a lot, right? But this is like the this inner abundance is a result of this work, right? We can look at all these discs as varying aspects, right? The spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the physical, the career, the family, the social, the home, whatever, right? All of the things that we work upon, that we put our energy, focus, and attention upon, that we build, that creates. This can also be varying aspects of work, things that you do, right? Working on your vehicle, working on your home, working on your career, working on your physical is the same. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, so all the work that is involved. Okay, we're grounding in that work, or that work is grounding in. It's like the physical and the internal, and how the two affect, right? But how your internal affects your external. This is the thing. We can do the work on the outside to produce the results, but we're working with the slowest moving frequency, energy, density. This is why when you do the inner work, the results manifest quicker, because it's like restructuring. I always go back to the garden, right? It's like doing all the surface stuff, putting plants in the dirt, right? But unless that bed that you plant your plants in is nutrient rich and balanced and prepared, right? Anything that you put into it is only going to grow so well or so much, right? But when you do the internal work, when you get that bed prepped, the minute you put stuff in there, it takes off. I'm being shown like a garden that, you know, there's like, it's just rock or cement and there's only like this much soil. And we can make it look pretty for a minute or two, but then everything's going to die and you got to rechange it again, get more in. And so you're actually working more to maintain this external facade, right? But when you've got deep, rich, dark, thick, you know, lots of room for the roots and all this kind of stuff, you plant a thing and you don't have to keep planting. Your garden's planted, right? Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, standing in your authenticity, being your gorgeous self, charismatic, protected, empowered by the sun, abundant, intuitive, gorgeous. And gorgeous. Okay. So we are fueling. The inner abundance work is done. Now it is just a maintaining through joy, right? You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Celebrate. You found a golden acorn and you're watering it with your liquid sunshine, right? Okay, let's get an oracle card to come out. Should we do another botanical oracle? Speaking of the garden, oh, we got hellebore. Ooh, and the witch's garden. Beautiful. Speaking of tending your garden, right? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, it's a 10 and a 33, which is gorgeous because, right, 10s talk about the end of an old and the start of a new cycle. And the witch's garden is the cover. Look at this beautiful balance of the masculine and feminine. Gorgeous. And this is hellebore. Also gorgeous. Look at it. Look at these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay. Okay, 33 and a 10. Magical. Magical. Where is it? Where is it? I brought it out already. Okay. 10. Hellebore. Helleborus niger. Toxic. Element, water. Venus, Saturn, and Mars are its planets. Okay, let's do the magical meaning. Okay, let's just do the divination here. Hellebore is found in a reading when we need alone time, to be unseen and unheard, to reflect upon our own life and our own path. The spirit is gazing off in her own direction, unconcerned about us, doing her own work, And Hellebore teaches us how to do the same. We might need to set the boundaries of our alone time more aggressively, as others could impede and pressure us to support their needs. When we are alone and unseen, we bloom. Wow. And the affirmation is, I am silent and still to hear the voice of the goddess. Beautiful. Okay, and a 33. The Witch's Garden. All the planets and all the elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. A 33. It's the master number, right? It's so beautiful with the rose right in the center. Gorgeous. And the bees and the dragonflies. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. The medicine of the garden is all medicines, but in truth, it is the return to the earth and all that it has to offer beyond the single virtues of any one plant. While still a garden, the witch's garden harkens back to the mystery of the hedge, the meadow, the valley, the swamp, and the forest, and all that is to be discovered in each place. The witch's garden is our attempt to bring a bit of each sacred place to our home, to our land, and to our allies each day, growing and thriving all around and through them. Keep more connected to the mysteries of nature further afield. The witch's garden is a return to our true nature as one of the many wild things, helping us find the primal magic in the midst of our domestication. Whoa. Okay. The divination meaning. The Witch's Garden card depicts two primarily baneful allies as the Lord and Lady of the Garden, Mandrake and Datura. The Lord of the Mandrake is in both flower and fruit, indicating both the potential and fulfillment of potential, while the Lady of Datura has her white trumpet flowers wide, delivering divine messages and psychic information. Individually, they each bring their virtues of their own plant spirits, as written in their own entries, but together they are a mix of manifestation and reception, the twin powers to receive information and ideas and then act upon them as a magical force of creation. There's that beautiful balance, right? The two gather around the pentacle, the witch's star, embodying the five elements of earth, water, air, fire, and spirit at the topmost point. These are the foundation stones of our garden, the material, emotional, mental, energetic, and spiritual components that go into the actual gardens we grow, but most importantly, to the inner gardens of our soul that we tend. Beautiful confirmation of the Nine of Pentacles, right? The Witch's Garden card asks you what seeds you are tending in the garden of your soul. Just a golden acorn, right? Around them are the flowers from the garden, including the sunflower, moonflower, and the five-petaled rose of the mystery, arranged in a middle pillar beneath the pentagram, aligning the inner and outer and deep forces within us and the world. Around the garden are the insect totems of the butterfly, ladybug, dragonfly, and bee, symbols of transformation, gentleness, breaking illusions, and alchemical work, respectively. The roots of the mandrake and datura anchor our magical intentions into the world, bring presence and manifestation to the witch's will. Wow. Affirmation. I tend to the seeds of my intention in the garden of my soul. Beautiful. Whoa. And wow. Beautiful, whoa, and wow. Okay? Yes. Let's get a kitty card. Because I feel like it's been forever. Who's that? There's one flipped in there. Okay. There's three. Damn it. There's three. Okay, where are you gonna go? Right there. Okay, we got play. Beautiful. Because play, comes with joy. We got generosity. And we've got paradox. Okay. Meet Pippa of the Dream Circus. Some kitties come straight out of the imagination to remind us to play. Here is to a moment of dancing, twinkling toes, and laughter. Where most only see empty air, Pippa sees colorful tweeting birds doing a tantalizing minuet, and errant butterflies playing peekaboo, urging her to the chase. To play is to do something for the pure joy of the doing. It is a frolicking mix of experimentation, curiosity, and absurdity. Where can you let more of Pippa's playful spirit and light-hearted air into your work and your life? Generosity meets Sapphire, the generous spirit in us all. When it is dark outside, he will always come through for us with his dancing rainbow lights and gentle eyes. Allow curiosity to flow in all directions. Oh, I said curiosity, didn't I? Allow generosity to flow in all directions. Offer your hand, your ear, your understanding, and your heart to a person in need. Graciously receive the help from another when you are challenged, stuck, or down on your luck. Be generous with yourself. Give yourself time, love, and sweet nurturing care. We take turns being the helper and the one in need of help. Generosity connects us to something larger than ourselves. Generosity of spirit. Also, you get back what you give. So give generously and then receive generously to keep balance, right? For balance sake. Okay, paradox. Meet Stardust. He is the convergence of opposites. He is the dark and the light. He is a magician that turns everything on its head, pawing at the paradox. He travels the galaxy with his best friends, free will and destiny. No one knows where one begins and the other ends. He sees the good in the evil and the evil in the good. Within every blessing there is a tragedy, and within every tragedy there is a blessing. We think we know what is what, but Stardust throws everything into question. Let the paradox open up our thinking and our perspective. More beautiful balancing. Gorgeous. That's the thing, right? That seems counterintuitive. We're raised to work really hard in the material world and make things happen, right? And we are basically rewriting that program and focusing that work internally. And it looks gorgeous. Okay. Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. So I found a box for my love messages. Okay. It's less of an awkward box time. Okay, we got gifts from the divine coming out right away, okay? This is part of it. Your bloom time is now, or your garden is ready to plant. So get ready, because everything you put in there is gonna take off, right? Okay. Acknowledge all things that come your way as gifts from the divine, and you will continue to receive. The universe is always testing to your ability to receive. So make sure that you let it know that you're on it, right? Set clear boundaries. Okay, this is bringing me back to the hellebore, and this isolation. But because it's a 10 and we're moving into balance and opportunity, well, it's balance, right? There's a time to recoup and to focus within, to tend, to nurture, to pour, to celebrate, to be. And you're getting really good at setting clear boundaries, right? I need rest. I need peace. I need calm. I need more self-care. More self-care needed. So really treat all aspects of self. So consider, as you are moving about in your day, satisfying your inner child, your inner teen, I want to say, because like around 14, right? Your inner child is to like 0 to 8 or 9 or 10, and then 10 till 20, right? And then 20 to 40, and then 40 to beyond. Try to give, tend, support, acknowledge, nurture each one of those aspects of self. It goes back to your inner child, your inner mentor, and your inner wise one, right? This is how you find balance. This is how you care for self. Do something that will make your inner child happy. Do something that will make your inner teen happy, right? They're like, no, I can do it on my own, but also don't go anywhere just in case I need you, right? Okay. Your heart knows, okay? Trust your heart to move and to guide you um, to be in joy, to be abundant, to be able to receive, to engage and explore in all of the opportunities that present themselves, and know that it is all adding to experience, and experience adds to expansion, and that's why we're here, right? So there are no bad opportunities, only opportunities for expansion. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, don't forget it. You are doing it. That's how you know you can do it. You're doing it. And it's beautiful. Okay? If you can see what I can see, which you will in a minute. Okay. Okay? Let's look at these charms together. Okay, yes, look at this. Okay, we got opportunity and joy surrounding your inner abundance. You're watering, your inner abundance is watering all the golden acorns that you find in the physical. And this is causing major, beautiful growth. Okay, I don't know if paradox needs to go right in the middle, but maybe, because balance, and there's lots of reasons why. Oh, look! Inner child, inner mentor, inner wise one, balanced. Okay, I feel like this is part of your divine power here. And we've got your transformation, your garden of transformation that you tend. Okay, this is the physical garden. So you see what we got here? We got your inner abundance, watering your manifestations, making them grow and in your material world of gorgeousness. Okay, we've got this beautiful balanced love. Okay, this is something you've cultivated, nurtured, grown in your gorgeous garden, your balance within. Yes, we got stuff on the move. Okay, we've got this horsepower, so double movement. We've got your land ho. Okay, land is near, and the sparrows. No, yeah, they mate for life. Maybe something about that. And your amethyst spider, so protection. You are divinely protected as you passionately engage with what moves you. Is that everything? There may be one or two hiding here, okay? There's your intuition and your transformation. So this inner abundance, growth, and movement, it's also a result or affecting or including or bringing all of the above, right? Your transformation and your gifts, your ability to see things beyond what normal folk, what regular folk can see. Oh, there's one. We've got cheetah, okay? Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. This like need to pull away and be in solo mode. It's like take it when you can get it, because something about it allows you to, because look, they're both looking in the same direction, right? But the cheetah picks up speed fast, so it has to be very clear on where it's going before it starts going in that direction, because it once it picks up speed, right, it's a little harder to slow down. So this balance between the stillness to clarify, to connect, to get really clear on where you're heading before you take off, right? Very important. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. That's what I have for you, and it's 4444. And now it's not. Okay. So love and appreciate you. I hope there was something that encourages you to rejoice in all of the opportunities and wins and golden acorns. Be joyful, be gorgeous, keep being you. Things are moving gorgeously because of your work and your tending and your gorgeousness. Okay? Yes. Love you, and I see you next time. Bye for now.